I'll do it again.
Okay.
Yep. So sorry, I'll repeat that question. What do you argue over the most?
So I don't really argue about a lot of things, but I do sometimes argue, or I can be a bit passive aggressive about her not being very clean when it comes to putting things away, or sorting things out, or being a bit kind of lazy when it comes to just cooking and stuff. Which I feel really mean saying, because we don't really argue, but I guess about that.
Cool. What's Kath's most embarrassing moment?
Well, I knew this question would get asked because it gets asked of everyone, right? So I was like, can I mention it? But obviously I can mention it. I'll do two. I'll do one from home and one from here, because then that's only fair. There's one from each. Like, I could mention Shannon Matthews, but I won't mention Shannon Matthews. It's got to obviously be Canada. I don't need to go into the detail of the story because everyone's heard the story a million times, but any part of that day on Canada, take your pick. From blocking the toilet to kissing the dog or to falling in the lake, any of those, quite embarrassing. There's also one time back home where she got pissed with Kellen Birdie, and then she jumped in a fountain and started swimming in the fountain at 4 p.m. in the middle of Cheltenham. That was quite embarrassing as well, I guess. They're just the two I'll pick out for now, because we don't want to go too hard.
What are your pet names for each other?
Okay, well, I guess the one we go with the most is Bubba, which is like, hey Bubba, that sort of thing. How you doing, Bubba? That sort of thing. I guess we do babe and baby, and we've also started doing douchebag quite a lot recently. They would be.
So Bubba, babe, and baby.
Yes, and douchebag.
And douchebag.
You douchebag.
What's the weirdest place that you've had sex?
I don't think we've had sex in any particularly weird places like up a tree or anything like that, but at Ryan Kell's wedding, when we weren't together and we were just close friends, when the wedding was finished, we had sex on the lawn outside the wedding venue, just in the middle of a lawn. Fell asleep for a bit, woke up, had sex again, and then went to bed. I guess that's weird.
Real bad burns on her knees.
Yeah.
Not on her knees.
Oh yeah, her knees.
On her beautiful knees, her beautiful knees. And she lost her phone, and then the next day we had to go to reception and say we were on the lawn last night. We left. I think she lost her phone on the lawn, and they had it. And we got it back. That would probably be the most weird, I guess.
What do you think is Kath's favourite sex position?
I would think Kath's favourite sex position is missionary straight up.
And then a side question for Kath. What is your favourite sex position? What does Kath love most about you?
Oh, she loves loads of things about me, I think. She just thinks that I'm super nice, super kind, super cool.
Oh, wait for the train.
I think she just knows that I absolutely adore her and have done for so long, and I think she just feels happy that I will always look after her. And I think she feels comfortable and very herself around me. And I hope it's something like that, but probably also a dick.
What do you love the most about Kath?
So many things. Where do you start? I just love her kindness and her willingness, and how much she loves her friends and family, how nice she is, and how she'll never have a bad word about anyone. She is committed to what she does work-wise. She's committed to her friends. She's committed to me. She's funny. She's just an amazing person to be around. I mean, what else can you say?
I hope you can hear that over the track. That's so cute.
It's true.
What is Kath's favourite song?
See, I knew you were going to ask that sort of question. It's a really hard question to answer because we don't listen to a lot of her music around the house, because I think Kath thinks her super depressing music would upset me. So I know she listens to a lot of depressing music, which I don't think she necessarily shares with me. But I guess I will throw something like Mike and the Mechanics out there as a band that she's mentioned she's liked in the past. But I don't think of a song that I would associate with Kath on a "this is my favourite song, Bids. Listen to this song," because we very rarely listen to music, and I know she thinks her depressing music isn't my cup of tea. Is that an answer?
Well,
Can
I
we get
guess
away
on
with that?
that.
Can we get away with
What's
that?
your favourite song?
Jeez. What's my favourite song? Well, I always used to say Red Hot Chili Peppers' Californication, but I feel like it's a bit cliche now, so I'll probably say something by Real Big Fish. Something like She Has a Girlfriend Now by Real Big Fish, something like that, something scary, I think.
What annoys you the most about Kath?
What annoys me the most? She could sometimes be a little bit kind of lazy about it. I know I'm also very lazy, but like she doesn't like cooking, she doesn't like driving, so sometimes I feel like she could drive sometimes or cook dinner more than she does, but it doesn't really annoy me. I like cooking and I like driving, but if I'm going to pick anything, I guess it would be the unwillingness to want to cook or drive.
And what would she say annoys her the most about you?
I guess sometimes I could be a little bit, if I don't want to go out and do something, then I can be very stubborn on not going out and doing something, to a point where she can get annoyed about that if she wants to go for pints and I don't want to go for pints. That annoys her. Which is fine.
Let's lift the mood.
Yes, for you.
What's the best and worst gift you've ever given her? Given each other?
Well, every year now, as part of our gifts to each other, I make a photo book of our year together, and I'm doing a new one every year. So we're on volume 4. I'm doing one every year. That's probably for me my best gift, because it was actually thoughtful. And the worst gift was like this one time I bought her like a star or something like that, or like a part of the moon or something. And that was a bit of a shit gift. I'm sure there's other ones that I haven't done very well on. I think I bought her like a toe scrubber once, so she could like scrub her feet.
And vice versa?
The best gift she's ever been bought me. I mean, she's bought me loads of things. She bought me tickets to go to see Elton John, which I'm still waiting for, but that would have been iconic. That is going to be iconic when we eventually see him. Like Frank's Red Hot Sauce, that was a great gift as well.
Worst gift?
The worst gift she's ever bought me was that razor, which didn't work. She bought me a razor, which she thought was really cool, and it just didn't. It was just the worst razor I've ever used. That's all I can think of, because she's usually quite good or cheap.
Okay. Biddy Bids.
Yeah.
Press pause.